media station,
your
the
home for
voice
local
of the
sports
Central
in
New York
Syracuse.
sports fan.
Outside the
Score.
Box Score with
1260.
Mark Rowlands starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Outside the Box Score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the Score 1260. Josh Boheim is here as well.
Love is in the air, Mark.
Love is in the air. Happy Valentine's Day out there to all you
Oh, yeah.
lovely couples and folks just wanting to celebrate the fact that love is indeed in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You did a Valentine's Day last night. You were telling me.
That's right.
You took the lady out for a nice dinner.
Oh, my God. I forgot. The funny part of the dinner was, so
Okay.
first off, this place turns into a club at 10 o'clock. I don't know how it turns into a club.
Interesting.
But it turns into a club.
Mm-hmm.
And we obviously weren't there at 10 o'clock.
No.
But so they're blaring music. I don't know what's going on. But most of the time it was like, cute, romantic music, whatever. It's fun.
Yeah.
But like pop stuff still. A lot of buble heavy. It's
Oh,
fine.
a lot of buble.
Whatever. I'll take it. And then all of a sudden, mid-conversation, you'll never guess what song came on. It's nothing that we would even know, but it's the one where it's like, oh, what you want? So, what? You know what I'm talking about?
I know the song you're talking about.
And I'm literally,
I have no idea what it's called. I have no idea who it's by, but I know the song you're talking about.
I just started looking around like, is everyone else hearing this? And I just started headbanging at the table, and she's like, stop it. What are you doing? I'm like, what you? She's like, no, please stop. Within 10 seconds, the song is off and on to another one. I'm like, what happened?
What are we doing?
We skipped to the wrong playlist? I like to bring it back.
That's funny.
Yeah, but it was good. Good time. 2 desserts. The creme brulee was the move.
Oh,
They had
I
a
love creme brulee.
It saved the whole night.
Yeah.
Because they had a pistachio cheesecake that would have really soured my taste on the place.
Oh,
it just
really?
fell apart. There was no firmness. The cheesecake, they were like with a whipped ricotta, which is fine, but there was no firmness.
Yeah, you
need a firm cheesecake in my mouth, Jerry. That's what I need.
There is nothing worse than a too crumbly cheesecake.
Yeah, it just was falling apart. It was fun.
And I love cheesecake, but every once in a while it's like, come on, I gotta get an actual piece of it. You know, I don't want this crumbly blue cheesecake. You know, like,
sure,
yeah. And we discussed what you didn't get for dinner.
You know, if you put something on the specials list, you'd expect for it to be available to eat, right? I mean, why would you offer me a special and then pull it out from under me? There was a duck on a special. I love a duck, especially as a special.
Duck à l'orange?
Duck à la bourbon.
Duck à la bourbon.
Yeah, there's some bourbon glaze garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. And he was like, the duck isn't ready yet. I'm like, what does that even mean? It's not prepped yet? Why would you put it on the menu for me?
Yeah, you wait.
Don't give me the option for the duck if it's not ready.
And plus, so this place turns into a club at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time were you there?
6.
Okay.
Right. So how much time do you have
to
peddle this duck?
So say the duck's ready at 7, 8 o'clock,
right?
Perhaps.
How many ducks are we getting out there?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's a limited thing. So I was like, I'm here Friday. I assume the specials started Friday and for Saturday, right? The 2-day Valentine's Day thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm going to be up easy. I mean, there's no way. There has to be duck available.
No duck.
No duck.
What did you
ruin the whole night?
What did you get in place of the duck?
Me and Ross had a whole fat plan for the meal. We went through the meal. We went through the menu beforehand. We were like, these are the appetizers. We were even going to get, it's kind of a steakhouse vibe. I'm like, maybe we get one steak, split that, a couple apps, and then a couple desserts, couple sides.
Mm-hmm.
Do like a kind of a shared meal, hot Valentine's Day, it's shared meal type vibe, bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately get there. She hates it. She wants her own entree. They were out of the one appetizer I wanted. It was a bloodbath. It was an absolute bloodbath.
Terrible.
Fell apart on me. It was fine. No duck then even. If I had to pivot, there was still no duck. It was fine.
It was fine. What'd you end up getting?
Steak frites.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I had no backup.
Yeah.
There was no back, and then I'm just scanning the menu. I'm like, steak frites.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
We've got 3 Jims in the chat.
3?
He's on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. I like to, he also said hit like and subscribe, which is true. Because you can watch the show live on my Twitter account at @marker_box. You can go to twitch.tv/marker_box, or you can go to my new YouTube channel where we're live streaming this. This is week 3 of being on my personal YouTube channel. So you can go search up Mark Rowlands on YouTube. You'll eventually find me. It's ROWLANDS. Or you can go to youtube.com/@marker_box. You can chat with us during the breaks. You can chat with us during the show. Got a camera set up in here. That's how we do things over here on Outside the Box Score. Now, there's a lot of stuff to talk about this week, Josh.
There is.
Unbelievable week for Syracuse athletics.
Maybe the best.
It's up there. It could be considered up there for SU athletics. So we find out that John Wildhack is retiring effective July 1st.
Hallelujah.
The SU basketball team goes out and in honor of John Wildhack's 10-year tenure as the athletic director, wins a thriller against Cal in double overtime.
Tried to lose that game.
Tried very hard to lose that game. And somehow covered the spread.
Yep.
6.5. Win by 7 in overtime, 107-100. And then yesterday, in the biggest event of the week, Syracuse lacrosse, men's lacrosse, number 2 in the country, hosting the number 1 Maryland Terrapins, beats the Terps for the first time in in 19 years. 2007 was the last time we beat Maryland. Got it done last night, 11-9. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about in SU sports.
There was more people at that game last night than the Cal game, yeah? For sure.
There was like
almost 10,000?
There were 10,000 at the lacrosse game. The announced attendance was like 10,500.
Okay.
I didn't see what they announced for the Cal game, but
There
there
is
was no more than 4,000 people there.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, that got national buzz.
Yeah.
This is dead.
There were people, national people were like, what the hell happened to the Carrier Dome? And a lot of people still call it the Carrier Dome. But like, what the hell happened to the Dome where this used to be guaranteed 25,000 people for any conference game. And then you get to the big ones and it's 35,000 people.
Yeah.
And granted, I was downtown on Wednesday night. I was unable to watch the game live. I was seeing the Landmark Theater's production of The Music Man. Because I'm a man who does go to the theater on occasion. And very good production. Are you a fan of The Music Man? You're a musical theater guy.
Fine. It's a good one. I think I've seen it once.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. I really like The Music Man.
Okay.
And so I was seeing that and, intermission, checking, all right, what's the score? Oh, we're going to lose to Cal. Okay.
Yep.
Get out of the second act. All right, what's the score? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Double overtime.
Yeah. So that was big. But I was unable to watch the game live, but it was a crappy night.
That's true.
A lot of snow, sidewalks and stuff weren't great. But here's the thing. That was not an excuse 15 years ago.
No.
No one cared 15 years ago.
That's been an excuse. I mean, again, not to play the snow card, but like the Tennessee game, same thing. I wanted to do it. It was a huge snow night that night. It was trash. Didn't make it up for.
Yep.
And then there was another game. There was also like another weekday game. These weekday late starts. At least this one was 7.
At least this one was 7.
The 9 o'clock weekdays are awful.
Yeah, they're really bad.
They're anti-blue collar city for sure.
The last thing I want to do on a Tuesday at 9 o'clock is trudge up to the Dome.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do at Tuesday at 11:30 at night is drive
leave
home.
The Dome.
Right, and then wake up at 6 for work.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I mean, for a team that sucks, by the way, also. That's the main problem.
For a team that is bad.
Right.
Yeah, if this was, the Tyler NSSU team that was 25-0 after that Pitt buzzer beater.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Even if they
game starts at 1:30 in the morning, okay, I'll be there.
I'm telling you, I don't even think this team needs to be that good to get crowd. I think they need on the 25 border. Like they could maybe be competing. They're getting national games regardless still. Like that ACC deal is fantastic for them. They've been on TV more than I can remember, and this is probably their worst year.
Yeah, not the worst. There was below 500, but which they still could do this year.
I mean, there's a lot of time left.
They're
14-10 or 15-11. Whatever.
They're hosting today at 2:00.
Who we got today?
Southern Methodist University.
Hmm.
SMU coming to the Dome. SMU only a 2.5-point favorite, but SMU is 17-7. Seems a little fishy.
Maybe they're on fire after this Cal game.
Let's see who their losses are. They've lost to Vanderbilt, LSU, Clemson, Duke, Virginia, Louisville, and NC State. They lost to NC State by 1, lost to Virginia by 4, lost to Duke by 7. Like, they hang around. They don't get blown out. Vanderbilt, they lost by 19, but that's beside the point. Wins, nothing special. Oh, they beat UNC.
So that's a big one.
Yeah, so that's something that we didn't do. Mississippi
We still
State.
got time. We still got a chance, Mark.
We do still have a chance. And Caleb Wilson out for the rest of the year for UNC. I'm just saying.
This is about time for me to recheck those tickets. I'm telling you, I think it's
Yeah,
the last second.
it's a week from today, right?
Yes, the 21st.
First?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah. So
I am a last-minute ticket guy now. Let it be known.
I don't hate it.
Day of, I think the day before is technically when it gets the lowest because day of it
Typically,
goes back up a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, day before is when you can get your best tickets.
That's the money. And I'm fine with waiting because ultimately for most of these things I do this on, if I don't go, I'm not going to.
The only problem with UNC game is we were thinking about going with a group.
Yeah, that is true. So they would probably like to know before Friday night.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going to.
Especially a group that's coming in from Rochester.
I'll let them rot. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm all in on going to the UNC game.
All right.
It's
right after. It's 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah, we go from here straight up to the Dome.
Let me peruse.
Yeah. Take a look at the ticket prices, and while you do that, we're going to take a timeout. Then we'll come back and we'll talk about the future for Syracuse athletics starting July 1st. Because we will have a new athletic director. So we'll be back in just a minute here on Outside the Box Score. Stick around on the Score 1260.
Central New York Mattress Express's President's Day sale is on, one of the biggest.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. So today's game.
I don't know if I'm feeling this microphone today.
You're not feeling it? Yeah,
Not
I'm
today.
leaning. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
No, it's not even just the fact that you're leaning. It's just not doing it for
Not
me
hitting
today.
it. I get it. So, I mean, I guess it's not Duke. Duke's tickets, they play Duke on Monday. Those tickets are $180 at Cameron Indoor right now. So, at least it's not that. But they play today. Those tickets are $8. You can get into the Dome for $8 against SMU right now.
Okay.
But North Carolina still the cheapest ticket in the house is $36.
And that's not bad.
It's not bad. Pitt's 11. I mean, they know.
It was 38 to go to the lacrosse game yesterday.
Yeah, which I saw the post online about it.
Shout out Brian Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, we had him on the show before, haven't we?
Yeah, I've known
you've
Brian. I've known Brian for a few years.
I get what he was saying. He was getting like dragged in his comment section. He made a very good point. He's like, I'm not arguing about $38 for me. I'm a grown up. I can pay for a ticket. It's just like, why do we have youth people paying $38 to come to a lacrosse? Like, it's crazy. You definitely market out families, which, like, especially with how popular lacrosse is with youth kids in the area.
Yeah.
I'm not paying $40 for my 7-year-old to come to the Dome.
Yeah, I agree. Like, also, I think $38 is just a little much for a lacrosse game anyway.
It's more expensive than the basketball tickets.
Yeah, like,
I mean, you can get into SMU
granted,
for $8.
much better product.
Sure,
but
4 times better.
Yeah,
200% markup on
that's
that.
not how you get more people to go to a lacrosse.
That's crazy.
Like, and wait, it's 10,000 people went to the lacrosse game yesterday, which is huge for a Division I college lacrosse game. Like, that's massive.
Yeah,
but it's the Dome. Theoretically,
right.
You could have a lot more people in there for a lacrosse game.
Yeah,
and you're not going to get it by having $40 tickets. If they were $25, I think that's perfect.
I'm totally with him too. He's like, invite out every youth program in the area and just make money on the concessions. It's fine. They're children.
Yeah.
Who cares? And guess what? Those kids, you give them each one parent to come in with them. Mom and dad are going to come in and grab a couple of, Velvet Fogs.
Yeah,
they're going to grab
absolutely.
a couple floating on buys. Maybe a couple of darts.
We're not sponsored by Myers Creek
Well,
anymore.
they suck anyways. Barry Manilow was a sours suck, just like them and him. Literally. By the way, did you see when the Super Bowl is next year?
Is it on Valentine's
It's
Day?
on Valentine's
That's
Day.
awful.
It's so bad.
I hate that.
It's because they added the extra week to the sketch, right? Like, this is the
Yeah.
extra week doing this. I remember Super Bowl used to be first week. That was the best. Get it done like February 3rd
Yep.
to like the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
It
best
was on the
time to do it.
7th this year.
I know. It's no good. 14th
no
is
good.
no good.
No good at all. I hate it. What was the reasoning behind it?
Adding an extra bye week or not a bye week. Why do we go to an extra week? We just add an extra game.
Oh,
We added an extra game to the schedule. That's what happened.
no, it's not 18 games starting next year.
17, I'm saying. Oh, for next year's Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
You're saying? I'm just saying it's getting longer now because of the additional schedule add-on like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh. Yeah, but just why didn't this happen 3 or 4 years ago?
I don't know how calendars work. I'm not a Mayan.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, hey, honey, we're going to have to do something on the Friday. I'm doing it Friday before.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that.
No, absolutely not. And we're back outside the box score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the score 1260. It's a new era
Free at last.
for Syracuse athletics. Free at last, free at last. Thank God we're free at last.
Mm-hmm.
John Wildhack announced his retirement effective July 1st
Yep.
after a decade-long run as the Syracuse athletic director. Now, he hired Fran Brown.
Sure.
So we can say thank you, John, for hiring our football coach that we all love.
Yep.
Hired Gary Gate to be the men's lacrosse coach, which a lot of people, not myself included, didn't like at the time and didn't like up until last year.
Yep.
And I said, this is Gary freaking Gate.
Uh-huh.
His nickname is Air Gate. He has the same nickname as Michael Jordan.
He's pretty good.
Maybe let's give him a shot. One of the best women's lacrosse coaches in the history of the sport.
Sure.
I think he might know a thing or two about the men's game. And now, look at what's going on. SU beats Maryland for the first time since 2007. Lose in the semifinal last year
Mm-hmm.
in the lacrosse, in the NCAA tournament. The whole 9.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it was the right move to move Gary Gate from the women's team over to the men's team. I'm just going to say it. Also helps that he brought in Joey Spolina, and that guy's unreal at lacrosse. Now has more points than Gate at Syracuse, by the way.
It's incredible. He's a freak.
He's an absolute freak. I think he's 8th all-time in points now at Syracuse, 7th or 8th. I believe still trailing all of the Powell brothers. Mikey has been number 1 for a long time, but I think the other 2 are behind him too. And so there were positives
Sure.
to the John Wildhack era. One of them was not the men's basketball program.
I mean, I think it's the absolute worst
It-
part of the era.
The handling of the Boeheim situation at the end was brutal. The hiring of Autry, or promotion of Autry, we didn't even have to hire him. He was already on the staff. The promotion of Autry, which has clearly been an experiment that didn't really work.
Correct.
I don't want to say pandering, the flip-floppiness on certain things,
Mm-hmm.
the allegiance to this conference that has no allegiance to you.
No, you're clearly the outlier.
The ACC hates us.
Yes.
I've said it before. I know people that vacation in Myrtle Beach every single year, and they go into this bar. It's a sports bar
Yeah.
that has all of the ACC flags around the ceiling of the bar,
Mhm.
the walls towards the ceiling. They don't have Pitt. They don't have Boston College, and they don't have SU.
They don't respect us.
They don't consider us part of their conference.
What could have been?
Plain and simple. But then you have Wild Hack pairing with the ACC on like these, like the football conference realignment stuff, like trying to form these alliances with other ACC teams that want nothing to do with you. And I understand it was a money thing. It always is and will be a money thing. But it just hasn't worked. And I maintained when they hired John Wildhack, I was like, I don't know. He was at ESPN. The guy knows about marketing.
Sure.
The guy knows about broadcast rights and all that stuff. And I'm sure was instrumental in getting the ACC network up and running anyway before he worked at Syracuse.
Yep.
When he was at ESPN. And so he's this TV executive. But you know what a lot of people who work in the higher up parts of ESPN, the executives, you know what a lot of them don't know much about?
Athletics?
Sports.
Yeah.
These are business people. These are, you know, I'm not positive. I can look it up. I'm not positive where he went to school. Wild Hack, but
was he not?
He might be an
guy?
SU guy. I'm not
pretty sure.
Yeah, he is an SU guy.
I was gonna say, I think he was an SU guy.
Yeah, I thought so, but
I like seeing some old ESPN heads taking some pot shots right now. Did you see Richard Simmons?
No.
Yeah.
Yo, Bill Simmons, you mean?
Did I say Richard Simmons?
Yeah, Richard Simmons.
The dead guy? No. Bill Simmons.
Is he dead? Because Richard Simmons, there was that weird thing about like he was like kidnapped and stuff like that.
I'll talk about Bill Simmons while you look up Richard Simmons' status. No, Bill Simmons was like, "Sorry, SU fans, I told you about this guy a decade ago." Yeah, and I'm like, "Yeah, he just did not get along with him at ESPN. He was like, this guy sucks. He doesn't know ball." And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Bill Simmons has been like, this is even
day
before.
One hater.
Yeah, this like, but before he announced his retirement, like I remember seeing a few weeks ago, he's like. Just randomly during an episode of the Bill Simmons show, he's like, "Yeah, and by the way, what happened to Syracuse basketball? I'll tell you what happened. Wild Hack." Like he just called him out, and I'm like, "Okay, Bill."
Yeah,
like
he hates that guy.
Yeah, he hates
I don't know what
guy.
he did to Bill Simmons.
I don't know. Well,
I'm not even.
Bill Simmons' tenure at ESPN was the end got a little weird.
I'm not normally even a huge Bill Simmons guy, but
I'm a Simmons guy.
You are?
Yeah,
he's a Boston.
Yeah, it's not even just that. I think that man's mind is fascinating.
True, you like the movie stuff too.
Yeah, like his movie takes. I'm like, what are you? Like, who are you, Bill Simmons? Yeah, I'm a Simmons guy, but yeah, so like, yeah, he got a telecom degree from SU, and he's a Buffalo guy.
Any schlep can get a degree from SU.
Yeah, that's true. He's got a bachelor's degree from SU. He's got less than you do from Syracuse.
Jesus, this hack. Put me up there.
But it just never... Yeah, he negotiated all broadcast rights, including the NBA, SEC, College Football Playoff, ACC, Big 12, U.S. Open Tennis, Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, WNBA, AAC, and Mountain West. So that was his thing, was securing broadcast rights.
Yeah.
All money. And gets hired as the AD at Syracuse without knowing sports like that.
I feel like he's a valuable asset to a team in the athletics department, just not running the department. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I feel
absolutely.
like what he brings is like super important.
If he
to
was
a
an
department.
associate AD,
sure,
I'd be fine with him.
Yeah, like I think that value is pretty important, especially in the days of NIL and trying to get as much money as you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, picking the right people is always a tough part. But then when you look like around all the sports, I don't know, maybe I don't know ball, but like I feel like women's basketball, we love that hire, right? We love the coach from UB.
Oh, Felicia got Jack, local. She West Hill High School.
Exactly, we're happy with that.
Yeah, love her.
We were happy with the lacrosse moves and what's happening in that part. Like it's football. Dino was a rough era, but we got Fran. It was all to get to Fran.
Yeah, we eventually got to Fran.
So,
but,
I mean, I won't even give him football because there was like 7 years of
Well,
god-awful football.
yeah, wait,
It was a long time of bad football. So I don't want to give him any credit.
He was the first coach hired by John Wildhack.
Yes, so that's a problem. I'm not
That's
saying,
a real problem.
But the two main programs that you offer
Yeah.
were probably some of its worst stretches in the history of the program under this guy.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly,
Was he even around, or did he come in after the 2016 basketball season, like the Final Four season?
that's what I was trying to figure that out.
I assume it was after.
Yeah,
the
it was
season.
July 2016.
This guy's a sham,
So he wasn't even there for the Final Four team.
which was also a fluke, but whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a fluke, but come on.
Yes, even to
The
give him
team
one
went
credit.
to the Final Four.
Yes,
So he's got, what's that, one Sweet 16? I think.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, the play-in year. Right?
Yeah.
They were a play-in team, and they made it to the Sweet 16.
Well, they were a 10 seed. They weren't a playing team.
Well, they played it, didn't they?
I didn't think they were a playing team.
Oh, I thought they had a first four playing. No,
I didn't think so.
Yeah,
I could
maybe
be wrong.
I'm a fool.
Jim said yes, he negotiated the Boeheim extension, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
When it started becoming clear that it wasn't, Boeheim anymore.
Rumor has it he signed Joe Girard to another year. He's what got Girard back.
People are saying that people are clamoring for GMAC to be the next men's basketball coach, which, please, for the love of God, no. I love you, Jerry McNamara.
Yes.
I just don't want it.
I got a take on that. So yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. What if it's Joe Girard?
It's just another white guy with the program.
Yeah, it's just another white 3-point shooter with the program. Hey, you know what? Yeah, let's hire Joe Girard as our next head basketball coach.
The same people clamoring for Jerry are doing the thing that, like, when Autry got hired, they're like, of course they gave it to the black guy.
Yep.
And now it's like, well, we did it for the black. We can't do it for Jerry. It's like, no, but it didn't work regardless. Even if it was a race thing, you idiots.
Yeah.
Let's say it was, which I don't think it was.
No.
But let's give them that. What are you talking about? Because you were racist once, you have to be racist again? You're an idiot. These people are so stupid. And like that's what I've seen it all the time on Twitter. Twitter is a hellscape, and especially now that you've got me on these burner accounts. All these people do is just rage bait, and they get them. These fools.
Yeah.
These fools who go at them in the comments saying, wow, it's all about this. He was black, and so now we got to bring in a white kid. Give him a shot. Guess what? If I gave you Jerry McNamara's stats at Siena and told you this was Gary Thomas, you would say, screw Gary Thomas. I don't want him at all.
Yeah.
Because he sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying GMAC sucks, but he has not proven that he can be a good head coach at Siena. Let alone here.
Yeah, like Siena is fine. Like
They're fine.
They're having a fine year.
Yes.
Like they're pretty solid.
He's going to do okay.
Yeah.
At Siena. The MAC, not the ACC.
The MAC for now.
Yeah, the one more season of the MAC.
Jim said Josh is saying the quiet part out loud, which everyone is afraid to say for fear of firing.
I work for the university, for
He
Christ.
works for the university.
And I said, Jim, I don't think it was that. But I'm saying even if these people get that way and you say, you know what, buddy, it was all racism. What are we talking about? What are you talking about?
No, I do appreciate you bringing that up because it is something that I've heard from so many people. And trust me, I get it. I understand the optics from the perspective of the university.
Sure.
If they hired Jerry McNamara over Red Autry.
Yes.
Autry's been there longer. He was promoted to, associate head coach first.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the optics of hiring GMAC over Autry, even if you thought he was going to be a better head coach.
Yeah.
But how about this? You don't give it to either of them.
I mean,
you go out and find a coach.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is, like, let's say they didn't hire Red.
Yeah.
And they hired Jerry for whatever reason.
We're in a very similar spot.
One, to that, and two, Red probably leaves, right?
Yeah,
he's like,
he's
there's another
gone.
year.
Yeah.
Is he going to head coach anywhere in a Power 4 conference? Power 5 conference?
No, he probably would. He might have taken the Siena job.
Right. I mean, he's not this superstar coach to begin with. Neither of them were.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Just go out and get a real one. There's nothing better for this program than finding an actual winning. Like, I don't care what color their skin is. But if it were to be a black guy, it'd be even better for this fan base to be like, oh, we are the black, and then him just be good.
Yeah.
This is what they need. Sometimes the fools just need to see someone be good at it. And, like, the women's basketball coach is great. I thought she was getting unwrongfully screwed too. Like people,
Yeah, Felicia will get Jack is awesome.
her comments about the thing were just like, "Hey, man, sometimes it's whatever." And it's not saying we can't criticize the team. I didn't read it like that. I was just like, "Hey, while they still have a job, maybe just like let them get through it. Like we all want more. You know what I mean? It's not just don't be an ass. Just don't be an asshole. Basically, is what I read that as. I didn't read it as you can't say we're bad at our jobs.
Yeah,
whatever. I don't care. I want this so badly just to be beyond us.
I
want
do
Wildhead
too.
Gone. Red can leave right off into the sunset. Just give me a new coach. Announce it immediately after the season. Get the first guy.
Well, no, because I don't want that.
What do you mean?
I don't want John Wildhack hiring the next coach.
Oh, true. Oh, no.
He's here until July 1st. So that's the predicament we get put in is, okay, say Red's last game is if we make the ACC tournament, which is still up in the air.
All right.
If we make the ACC tournament,
right, we don't even make it necessarily.
Yeah.
I forgot the ACC.
The ACC is not an automatic. You don't automatically make the tournament. You have to finish above 500. So if we make the ACC tournament, which is not a guarantee, that would mean, say Red Autry's last game is as soon as we're eliminated from the ACC tournament.
Yep.
You've still got 3 months of John Wildhack.
I've got it. I've got it sold.
Okay.
We can't hire one until after Wildhack dies. Leaves. Retires. Whatever. In my mind, he dies. July 1st, he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be back on campus to, do something. It doesn't matter. Unless we get Jay Wright. Jay Wright comes back, immediately March, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, if you
it's Jay Wright or July.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
If you get me Jay Wright, I don't care. Yeah.
He's the 1A, right? That's what everyone would I mean, it's not happening.
No, it's not going to happen.
He's not going to coach anybody ever again.
No, Jay Wright is retired. And
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no, I don't think he'll ever come back. Jim said they'll hopefully hire an AD by April 1st. That's the best case scenario is, the new AD comes in Aprul.
Yeah, and he just sticks around.
And like Wildhack is like, okay,
the figurehead for
2 months. Yeah, whatever. Or 3 months. And Jim said the timing is perfect for Autry to stay another year with all the admin departures. I would.
That can't happen.
That can't happen.
That'd be a
we didn't even mention, like, Ken Severud's gone too.
Yes, the chancellor's gone.
Yeah, he's going to be gone. And so we're going to have a new chancellor, a new AD, and hopefully a new men's head basketball coach.
It's very fun to see, like, because now that I work on campus too, everyone has a mouthpiece, right? Everyone has their person. They think, oh, this guy's going to get it, this guy. And then you go online and people say, oh, I heard from my cousin's third sister's stepsister that, it's going to be this guy or that guy.
Yeah.
Just wait. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your name versus my name. And people are like, well, my source said that. Your source is a janitor who works in the – that's my best source. He works in the chancellor's in his home. He cleans his home. That's the best source I got, okay? Who cares? It doesn't matter.
Jim said, note to Josh, why the bleep would Wright want to come to SU when there are so many better options if he came back? For sure. My whole thing has always been, give Jay Wright an offer he can't refuse. Make him the highest paid coach in the history of college athletics for all I care. I don't care if you give him $20 million a year. Just if you want to go out and try to get Jay Wright, you make an actual effort to get Jay Wright.
I mean, I feel like, honestly, as much as we hate it, like there are pieces, if you were to get a guy like that, you'd hope Sadiq and Kyan, maybe even Donnie.
Yeah,
he's NBA round, you think?
Yeah,
for sure.
Because at this point he's not even playing for. He's not playing for the team. He's playing for that draft stock going up.
So, but in any event, you got two young freshmen who are ready to go.
Yep.
William Kyle's a youngin, right? Or he's gone. He's gone. He's a 1 year.
He's a red shirt. He's got more.
Maybe one more.
He's got, but he might get drafted too.
There's some pieces you still have, right, to convince a top guy. It's not like they have to fully rebuild the program. There's a lot that goes into this, but you're not starting at, UMass.
Yeah.
You're starting at Syracuse. You
Yeah.
have the financial means to do whatever the hell you want
Mhm.
if you're that type of guy. Like, I get, why wouldn't he, if the Alabama job opened up, you'd go there.
Well, yeah.
But also, would you? You just want to start at the top again? I mean, I feel like those guys like a bit of a grind.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know. And maybe that's just me trying to fantasy book this.
Maybe it's just Patino because we're just
sure.
Because we're just thinking about Patino going to Iona and then St. John's.
He had to do that, though. He was
that's
written
right.
off,
He was
cast astray.
blackballed.
Yes, because a guy bought a stripper. I mean, what?
It's, I don't know. There's just so many moving parts, and we're entering a very interesting time for
Maybe
Syracuse
that's what
athletics.
we need. We need a top-tier strip club in the area.
Yeah, we certainly don't have any of
to
those.
produce younger talent. Get them here.
That fall under NIL?
It should. It sure should. That would be hysterical. I'm donating. Oh, God, I can't even.
Oh, Kyle had 2 years at San Diego State. I thought he only had one. So, yeah, Kyle's done anyway. We do have to take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll talk more about SU here on Outside the Box Score.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist.
Mr. Blump, Tyler Betsy's burner, said, shout out Woosah. That strip joint in Fulton that you drive by on 48.
Yeah. Emily's dad's listening. He goes, how about 6 o'clock tonight? Because I'm picking him up. He goes, by the way, I agree with the top tier strip club.
Shout out Woosah.
Shout out.
All right.
I think.
Oh, God. There we go. Just made the break a little longer because Josh walked out. And plus, that means we only have to take one more break the rest of the show. I'm so happy that Wild Hack is gone, man. I'm so happy. Can't believe this is my life, LeBron meme. Josh with a walk-off rant. Apparently. Watch them bring in just the worst athletic director. As long as it's not that one woman from Pitt. HR would call Josh in for that rant, except he doesn't work there. True. No, but he's right. Like, there are so many people out there that tried so hard to make it strictly a race thing when it clearly wasn't. Now, do I think the optics played a role in it? Absolutely. But that's not why they hired Adrian Autry. Come on. Yeah, he's 100% right, but no one can say it out loud. Yeah, like. I don't know. I'm just getting real tired of SU stinking. Yeah, Autry was there longer and wouldn't have looked good based on optics. Absolutely. That's why they hired him. we're back outside the box score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the Score 1260. Apparently, Josh had a walk-off rant. He's gone. His jacket and stuff is still here, so hopefully he'll be back by the end of the show. Had to take a break during the break, I guess, but he'll be back here in just a couple of minutes. Do want to mention, brought it up earlier, but big win for Syracuse yesterday. Maryland coming into the Dome in lacrosse, number one team in the country, haven't been beaten by Syracuse since 2007. SU winning this one 11-9. Your new consensus number one team in the country will be the Syracuse Orange, a spot that we haven't held in quite a while, a spot that we kind of got used to for a little bit there. This is a program that, in terms of pedigree among their sport, is the best that we've got. Say what you want about the basketball program and the longevity behind Boeheim. Say what you want about the golden era of the football program. This is Syracuse athletics. Lacrosse is what we do. We've done it for as long as it's really been a thing, dating back to Jim Brown being on the Syracuse lacrosse team, going with the Gates and the Powells and all of the other great players to come through here. And added to that list officially is Joey Spallina, who has passed Gary Gate in career points. He had 4 goals yesterday, 4 out of the 11 goals for Syracuse against Maryland. A true Syracuse lacrosse legend is in our midst, in my opinion. I am a big fan of Joey Spallina. Had 5 shots on goal and made 4 of them. No one else on the team had more than 2. That was Wyatt Hoddle. Tyler McCarthy had a goal. Michael Leo also had 2 goals. That guy's really good too. And we're finally seeing, after a few years, and he's coming back. He's jogging, but we're finally seeing after a few years why exactly you bring in Gary Gate to coach this team. Because no one knows the men's lacrosse game better than Gary Gate, as we welcome Josh back into the studio.
Yep, always here.
Always here. No one knows the men's game better. He can be not just a role model, but a great coach for these young men. And we're finally seeing the potential of what this team could have been in those dark years leading up to the Gate years.
Did you watch the game?
I watched a good portion of it. I
was saying, not to expose you.
I'd say I watched about 4/5 of the game. There was just a little bit that I missed.
But so specific.
I saw probably 80% of the game.
Okay.
And
started at 6. My reservation was at 6. I missed the whole thing.
Oh yeah. I watched the first quarter and then headed home and then watched it at home from that point.
Oh, so you caught, okay.
Yeah, I caught, like I said, pretty much all of the game.
Yeah.
And it's in my opinion, the best this team has looked in a long time. Like even going back to last year, I think it's the best we've looked this year. You can sit there and say, oh, McCool let in 9 goals.
Yep.
Okay, it's Maryland. We allowed 9 goals to Maryland. Like, that's great.
Right.
And
where are the Nationals this year?
That's a great question. Do they rotate?
I don't know. I don't know why I ask stupid questions.
No, they're
sometimes
in it's Memorial Day weekend they're always in the same spot, and I'm drawing a blank on where it is.
Jim?
Yep, Jim.
Our producer Jim. I don't know why I always do that. You're on a thing. This is why it was a great day when you had the burners on a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
I was really glad I wasn't on. Now, no disrespect to the burners, but you guys are doing a real thing, and I can't do that.
Yeah,
Virginia?
I'm trying to remember.
Myrtle?
They do rotate. Okay. They do. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because it's like recently last year was in Gillette.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the Link the year prior.
Oh.
Or the 2 years prior. Like they do it at big
Arenas.
stadiums. Yeah. So that's right. And last year it was of course, Cornell taking down Maryland in Foxborough. This year, it's in Charlottesville, Virginia. So it's at the University of Virginia. Jim said they were in the Pats field last year, weren't they? Yes, they were. I remember watching that game because I knew someone that was on the Cornell lacrosse team. So,
I also watched it.
yeah. Yeah, Jim just said it's in Virginia this year. Jim also asked, and I will ask you this, Josh. Would you watch more curling if you knew more cheating and F-bombs were involved? Did you see this?
I did see this, and also I did see the video you posted where he clearly did cheat.
Yeah!
I mean, the IOC has to say something about
this. Is ridiculous.
First off, I didn't realize you couldn't do that.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
what's the problem with a little tap? I mean,
it's just once you let it go, it's can't
gone.
Touch it again.
I understand it. I guess
you can't go for the second touch.
That's the rules.
Yeah,
I get it. No, but I did love the Sweden guy being like, "No, you did it. It's okay. You did it." And Canada, way overreactive.
Yeah,
because he knew he's done it, or maybe it is just a little thing that he always does, and like maybe he just comes up short normally, but he 1000% touched it.
Yeah.
Upon replay. I don't think it makes a difference. No, I think I'd watch more curling if it was actually broadcast.
Yeah, it's all on Peacock.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Gold Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the Gold Zone logo take up a third of the screen?
I agree. It's way too much.
When they're rocking 5 screens, and in the middle is Peacock's Gold Zone, and you're like, hey.
You can't actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. This is the Gold Zone. First off, Gold Zone, get rid of it. I don't care that it's on the screen. Say Peacock. Advertise, I get that. Whatever. You have to put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Even though the logo's also in the top right, in case I was a troglodyte and didn't understand what that would mean. So I get having to spell it out for
I love the word troglodyte. It's one of my favorites.
It's the best way to get away with saying something that you shouldn't be
saying.
saying.
Exactly.
So there's just too much going on. So, sometimes you just got to go to Peacock. You got to find the exact one. I think my sport that I found this year that I guess they've been doing, I didn't know this was a sport. There's a hybrid between motocross and snowboarding. It's like snowcross or something. Cross.
Mm-hmm.
They go down. They're battling with each other.
Yeah,
it's very
cool.
And I feel bad because, and maybe this should be a break one. But it was women's yesterday that I was watching, and for some reason, as they were going down the mountain, I'm like, I feel like it'd be more exciting to watch them. I don't know what it was. I don't know why that thought came up, but I was like, I think they're just faster. Like maybe I just need more speed, but maybe they're not, and I'm just a sexist pig. I don't know. But
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually watched the snowcross. Yeah,
it was fun regardless. It was a good watch. I think that's my new fave, like out there sport.
I have been watching the curling, of course.
Curling's great.
Big win for the U.S. women yesterday, taking down Canada.
Massive win.
Huge win.
Men's half pipe yesterday. Those Japanese fellas, they can really half pipe.
Yeah, they can rip it.
I think they took all 3.
Yeah, they did.
And Shaun White in attendance. I don't care what the Japanese fella hits. You don't go crazy for the Japanese guy.
No.
There's 3 Americans in the event.
Yeah, I agree.
He was like, oh, my God, he just hit that. I'm like, I don't give a rat's ass what he hit.
Shout out Lindsey Vonn going through it, originally competing on a torn ACL from 3 days prior, and then just suffering an absolutely gruesome leg injury.
Thanks for coming out, Lindsay.
And she was like, she's like, this has nothing to do with my ACL. Like, I shattered my bone in 3 places. She's had 3 surgeries just to fix her leg.
Ugh.
Not including the ACL. And
just give your body a rest.
But I kind of respect. That's how you want to go out as a snowboarder, right? Like, it's cool, or skier. It's cool to go out with a gold, but to go out as Lindsey Vonn, who's an icon, but is also known for just getting these horrendous injuries, to just add one more to the list and be like, okay, I'm good. I kind of love it. I kind of think it's a great way to go for her to go out, because we'll all remember Lindsey Vonn, especially for her relationship with Tiger Woods.
I was just going to say the only reason I remember Lindsey Vonn is because of Tiger Woods. Is that bad? I mean, I know she has such a decorated career outside of what that man did to her.
Yeah.
But she banged like prime Tiger Woods. I mean, that's crazy. That and Tiger Woods banged prime Lindsey Vonn. I mean, if they could have connected and made a love connect, could you imagine the son
Oh
of
my
Lindsey
God.
Vonn and Tiger Woods.
Oh.
My! I mean, Charlie's doing great things, pal.
Going to
but
Florida State.
I saw that.
Yeah, he committed to Florida State.
I mean, I guess Dad's alma mater is on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
From where they are.
Yeah, I
Florida.
assumed he was going to go to Stanford.
So did I. But I get it. Like,
Yeah.
literally the exact opposite side of the country.
Yeah.
You want to be close to pops.
Yeah. But yeah, he's going to Florida State, which good for Charlie.
Good. I like seeing somebody go to college.
Yeah.
Show it up.
Yeah, I mean, he's not. And I think Tiger probably told him this. He's really good, but he's not skip college and go pro good.
Yeah, I mean, he could,
Not yet.
He could join the tour. He could do it. He wouldn't make a lot of money right now. Like, it'd be a long.
No, and well, he's still got 2 years. He's 16.
He could do it. They give it to him. They give him a tour card.
But yeah, like it's smart for him to commit to going to college, and hopefully he plays 4 years, maybe wins a national championship. Like I hope he has a full on college experience, because I don't think it's a leap to say he's probably not going to be his dad.
What? What? Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? Next, you're gonna tell me Cayenne's not gonna be Carmelo. What are you talking about? If your dad is the greatest of all time in something he does, or one of the greatest, you're going to be the greatest.
I always think it's funny that a lot of times sons end up better than their fathers, but then I think about it, I'm like, oh wait, that's mainly just baseball.
Just Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, no, like Prince was better than Cecil.
Sure.
Fielder. There's a few others where Barry and Bobby.
Yep.
Bonds. But I always think it's like, yeah, for some reason the sons are usually better than their dads. And then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm just thinking of baseball players. That's it.
Just different generations of ball players.
Yeah, a lot of times the father is way better than the son in other sports.
Yep.
Yep. We do have to take one more time out. We'll come back, and then we'll wrap this thing up here on Outside the Box Score.
The President's Day sale is on at Mattress Express. Save up to $30 on New York State's largest selection from New York State's largest specialty bedding retailer. Go to mattressexpressny.com.
Think Verizon is expensive? Think again. Anyone can bring their AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today.
Tennis, the Dallas Open's going on right now.
Oh.
Olympics. USA's got Denmark today.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, great group in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am today. If you like your rounds, taking 7.5 hours.
Can't lay in who?
Brian Harmon and Colin Morikawa.
Oh.
Brian Harmon might be worse than Cantlay.
True. The Waggles?
The Waggles. It just kill me. Also, shout out Keith Mitchell almost making an ace on 7 at Pebble yesterday. And the first person to dap him up is Travis Kelce. I love Pro-Ams. Prediction, do we love Syracuse plus 2.5 versus SMU today, or love all caps Syracuse plus 2.5? No, give me SMU.
That's a sketchy line there, Jim.
You doing it?
I'd take Q's. I'm not doing anything.
No, but you're going to.
But I would do Q's.
Yeah, that's what we were going to talk about when we come back.
By the way, Dallas Open down to the semifinals here. You got Ben Shelton and Denis Shapovalov, who made the finals last year at the Dallas Open. So he's got a lot of points to defend here.
Mm-hmm.
Big lefty-on-lefty matchup. That should be a good one. And then back in the semifinals against Taylor Fritz, Marin Cilic.
Oh.
Grand Slam winner, Marin Cilic, who took out my boy Ethan Quinn in the first round, which sucks to suck. But no, Cilic is a dog. Dude.
Yeah.
I love Cilic. People, the online banter, they don't really care for him.
No?
He's a slow guy. He sits up, he gets set for his serve, and he's tapping that ball on the ground 15 times before he gets up. It's a little monotonous.
Yeah, I don't like that. Jim said Autry can keep momentum moving into Monday Night Duke.
Bang.
And we're back outside the box score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the Score 1260. Syracuse basketball playing in just a couple hours here, taking on SMU at the Dome. Line is SMU minus 2.5. Josh, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think Jim said it right. You got a lot of momentum after that Cal game. in hot, boys running
you?
wild after a double overtime.
Do you have a lot of
nail-biter.
momentum after
Huge
going to double
momentum.
overtime against the team you were a 7-point favorite against?
Massive cover.
I can't believe
Never
that covers.
doubt. And 2.5 seemed kind of light to me.
I
feel
think
like-
it's very light.
I mean,
I thought
yeah,
it was going to
maybe,
be SMU minus 6.5.
maybe this is we're going to get blown out anyways. What are we doing? And we're going to look like fools. But at some point, maybe this team isn't that bad, and we're just overreacting because we want Red gone so bad.
No, I think they stink.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the freshmen are playing less than they ever have before.
Yeah.
So that is a part that kills me.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly Sadiq. I like watching him play. a
Sadiq
lot.
White played like 9 minutes in a double
Yeah,
overtime game.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I'm.
Had double-digit points.
Yeah, he had like 10 points in 9 minutes or something. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
maybe could have used that guy more.
I don't know what we're doing. I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
at some point maybe it's like you bring in the transfer guys. You feel like you have to play him more. But,
I don't know.
But it's pretty stupid in
Yeah.
my mind. The only person that should feel like you have to play them is Donnie.
Yeah.
And Kyle's great.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong,
Donnie
Kyle's great.
Kyle, yeah.
But if he just has a bad stretch, let him rot. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Mhm.
But he's been great. I would play him. But
Blump said Nate King's 4 threes, 22 points today. Book it. All right, so he's high on the Q's today. Listen, I would love to see him win by 15. I
Sure.
just until this team proves to me that they can do that, I refuse to pick them. And then Jim asked, how many points would you take for SU over Duke Monday? 18, 20? And we're talking like, give me SU plus 24.5, and I might bet it.
I think it's going to be a lot less than that.
Well, yeah, the spread will be a lot less than that.
But
I'm
what
just,
would you need to take
yeah,
it?
I would take them plus 24.5. I don't know if I would go any lower than that.
Or-
I think we're getting destroyed by Duke on Monday. I don't think we compete for a second in that game.
Didn't we compete with them in the first half last time? Or was
It
that?
was last year.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think of. Right. We were at that game.
Yeah, we were at
It
that
was
game.
hot. We were right in it.
Yeah.
Until we weren't.
Yeah, until
and
they
we lost
beat us
20.
by 20. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably take like 18. I think we can keep it close. Maybe I'm just buying in on this team low. They're at the lowest point. Get in now. Ride the hot hand.
They stink, dude. They're just not good.
What?
They're
They're gonna
bad.
win today. They're gonna make it 3 in a row, beating Duke.
Yeah, we
And
beat
then people are
Tennessee
gonna say,
earlier
Maybe Red
this year
gets another
too.
year.
If this team gets red hot and Red gets another year, I don't even know how old.
That's your
Like,
nightmare juice right there.
That is my nightmare fuel. Is
Uh-huh.
this team goes red hot to finish the season and then Red keeps his job. That will give me nightmares.
Oh, are you kidding me? Red hot as a thing? I
Oh,
they win
God.
10 in a row.
Oh
We
no,
get
now I'm
pictures
giving
of
him
Red.
merch ideas.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
jeez.
Oh, yeah.
This is terrible. This is terrible. No,
like
but in all seriousness, I do think we stand a chance against UNC without Caleb Wilson next week.
Yeah.
I'll throw that out there.
Okay.
I think we stand a chance against UNC at the Dome without Caleb Wilson, barring any similar injuries to Syracuse.
Now I'll tell you, I'm fine with whatever happens today. Still not buying tickets. If we beat Duke on Monday, we're gonna have to immediately buy tickets to that
Yes.
UNC game.
Because
Yeah, because then people will give a crap again.
yeah,
and they'll see those $38 tickets and eat them up.
Yeah.
And I'm going 38. I mean, we can get down to 30. We can get down to 25, maybe.
I was gonna say we could probably get down to 25, but that's,
Oh, yeah.
that's the
That's
thing.
losing today and losing Monday big. And then we're looking at a cheap ticket.
Yeah, we're
site.
looking at
Yeah.
$9 tickets for
Yes.
UNC.
Which could happen. Could easily happen.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I'm not betting anything today. But
We're a dog.
yeah, I mean, we do
Vegas
suck.
thinks we're going to lose the next 2 games.
You think we're dogs against Duke and Duke?
I honestly think the spread will be 16.5.
I think it's a little less even.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's closer to like 13, 12.
Yeah, I just
Who knows, though? Maybe
Yeah.
it's 20 and we're both idiots.
and I still wouldn't bet it. I still would not bet Syracuse. if it
Duke's
was-
like a top 5 team in the country. Yeah.
yeah, they're number 6. They're number 6, I believe. But yeah, I'm out. I'm
You're
out
out.
on Syracuse basketball this year. I'm just out on Autry. That's what it boils down to.
It's really just how far
I'm
can
in
we-
on the players. I'm out on how the players are used.
It's how far we can get into each season before we're out. And we're out.
And we're out.
Heavy out.
Heavy out. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. We'll be back next week. Same time, same channel, 11 a.m. right here on the Score 1260. See you then. Peace.